What's going on, guys? It is June. It is hot. Got a few things going on this week. I'm gonna work on the sprayer. Got some parts here. Work on the sprayer. I'd like to do some spraying in the cow pasture before I put the cows back out on the first 4 or 5 sections. I got them in the very last section. So yeah, that's what we got going on today. I don't know if I got all the stuff I need to fix the sprayer, but we'll see. So the sprayer here works, but the T-valve does not work. And in order just to test it, I ended up having to gut the entire T-valve. I took it apart, tried to clean it out, but it was so just corroded and scale, whatever you want to call it. It just wouldn't work. But after I gutted it and took all the valve components and stuff out, it sprayed fine. Sprayers work. So a new T-valve is like $100. And what the T-valve does is it lets you select. You can set it up to where it's got 2 booms and like a center section, and you can set it up to where it only sprays one side, the other side, any combination of the 3 really. But I don't really think I need that for what I'm gonna be doing, and I didn't want to spend $100 because I'm trying to do this on the cheap. So I'm gonna just get rid of the T-valve altogether and just put it straight. If I gotta shut it off, it's got a bypass loop that goes back to the tank. If you were gonna close all the valves and leave the pump running, but I'll just turn the PTO off. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But right now I'm gonna take the T-valve out and just straight pipe it. We'll see how it goes. Well, I was trying to take all these off. I took the return line off back to the tank. It's got a little PRV here, adjustable pressure relief valve. But you can see how corroded it is. How this barred nipple is almost gone. And here on the line coming from the pump, you can see how corroded this is. And so you can imagine what the inside of this T-valve looks like. Very similar, and it just doesn't work. This thing's got a series of plungers. It's got a little cam that rotates, and a series of spring-loaded plungers that close. And it's got a little plastic tip that fits. It's supposed to fit into these recesses inside the valve. So as you rotate the handle, it changes, you know, which plungers close, which is open on a little cam that pulls them in and pushes them forward. Anyway, it don't work. So I was just trying to get these hose clamps off, but they're a real pain in the ass. So I just went ahead and cut the rest of them. So I'm gonna have to go to the store and get some more hose clamps because I don't want to reuse these. So anyway, and I might have to get some more. Some of these hoses are not in that great a shape, but I'm not trying to replace them this year. We'll see how she does this year, and then maybe next year we'll see about replacing those. In case anybody was wondering, the reason why I'm not just leaving this valve on and run it is because when I took it apart, the gasket basically disintegrated in my hand, and I tried to reseal it, use some RTV and stuff, but it's so corroded inside there and wore out, like it just won't seal. And so when you're running it, it just leaks like a sieve. And I tried to see if you could find just a gasket for it or anything, and you can't find a gasket for it. You have to buy a whole new thing. So that's why I'm just replacing it. And I don't think I'll need the pressure relief valve because we're going to run all 3 circuits wide open all the time. And so, you know, I could understand if you were going to try to close one of them off or 2 sections of them off, and then maybe you would need the PRV to run back to the tank. But hopefully we're not going to need that. So, I mean, push comes to shove, if we got to, then, you know, maybe we can put in another T and use the PRV. But we'll see how it goes for now. So I got the T. I got to put the T in. I'm gonna have to. I went to the store and got some more hose clamps. I'm just gonna have to put it together and then see if I got to go back to the store and get some other stuff. All right, we're gonna crank to 4,000. Tire's still up. It's looking good. And see if we can get some spray. It's just water in there now. The guy had glyphosate in there before, and I'm going to drain this tank, fill it back up, and put some basically 2,4-D in. All right, guys, we're going to go spray part of the cow field today. I don't have them on it. Bought that Pasture Pro from Tractor Supply. It says you can put them on there the next day, but this portion I'm spraying is not going to be, they're not going to be back on it for several weeks. So I tried to get up kind of early where the wind's not blowing. So I checked the gas and filled up the oil in the 4,000. Oh Lord, sorry if that was like extremely loud. So let's put this funnel up and we'll head to the hayfield, cow field, hayfield, same thing. Cows came up thinking I was out here going to give them some grain. I built me a little corral there in the barn. I've been feeding them in. Those corral panels I bought, trying to get them used to getting fed in there, so I can close them up if I have to. Here they come, wanting to get some sweet feed. I may give them some in a little bit, but not right now. So I'm gonna spray this little paddock. The corner's right there, goes down. So this is probably 100 foot wide by 150 foot long or so. Little area. This is just a test the sprayer out, test that Pasture Pro stuff I got from Tractor Supply. What is it, Red Cup? The good thing though, the flies have the face flies have all but disappeared. She's got a few on her. They like the white face. Something really draws them to the white face. I'll give y'all some grain in a little bit. All right, let's get to spraying. All right, we're done spraying. The sprayer did pretty good, in my opinion, for the piece of junk that it is. I laid down a pretty heavy rate. I had 50 gallons. It's a 100-gallon tank. I had it half full, 50 gallons, and I put half a gallon of bugs in here. I put half a gallon of that Pasture Pro in it, and so we'll see. The guy I bought it from used it for glyphosate on corn. He said he rinsed it. I rinsed it. I guess we'll find out in a week or so if it killed everything. So even if it did have some residual glyphosate in it, I don't think it'll be enough to burn down everything. So we'll see. Cows seem to like it, so we'll see how it goes. And anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel, like it. Appreciate it. See if the cows are coming to the corral. Red Cup's in here. Here comes the other one. Let's give him some grain here. Let's give him some in this one here. Get in that one. Sorry, this is a two-handed job. There you go. They're still a little skittish. A couple of them aren't. Come on, girls. Come get you some grain. Yeah, they finally all come in here. They're still a little skittish, especially that black one. She's real skittish. But they've taken to it all right. They came down here, there was a bunch of Johnson grass in there, and they came and ate it all down in like a day. And so that way, if I ever have to hem them up or load them up, whatever, I can close this corral panel right here, and then they'll be in there. Anyway, see ya.